Hello, and welcome to our third Advent reflection video. 'Tis the season. The third week of Advent is all about joy. Indeed, the third candle on the Advent wreath is called the candle of joy. It's all about the joy of Jesus' arrival. And joy, after all, is central to the Christian message. As Jesus said, I have said these things so that your joy may be complete. But perhaps you might be thinking, all this talk of joy, is it a bit frivolous at the moment? The world's in a lot of trouble. Richard, come on. We're in the middle of a pandemic. People are suffering. People are dying. Is this really a time for joy? Or maybe you might think about all those Bible passages which tell us to rejoice. Does it all sound a little bit too much like hard work? Come on, Richard. I don't have time to rejoice. I'm tired. I'm looking after the kids. I'm preparing for Christmas. I'm looking after a sick relative. This is not the time to rejoice. But I have two thoughts on joy. The first is that joy and suffering aren't polar opposites. They're actually close companions. It's strange that given how central joy is to the Christian experience, there isn't a lot that's written about it. Maybe it's because joy is a very difficult thing to explain and press into words. One thing that I did find was actually from theologian Jürgen Moltmann, and he had this to say: joy in life's happiness motivates us to revolt against life that is destroyed and against those that destroy life. And grief over life that is destroyed is nothing other than an ardent longing for life. So there you have it. Joy is an act of revolt, an act of resistance. So, if that is the first thing that I know about joy, what's the second thing? The second thing is that joy is about community. You might be happy on your own. You might be happy with your friend. But joy is something that we can share in as a community. You can share my joy. I can share in your joy. And no matter what the shortcomings are of church communities, that is one fundamental truth that we can't get away from. That they are communities within which people get to rejoice and share their joy with each other. So I hope very much during this season of Advent that you'll be able to join us for some of our Christmas services. Many of them are booking up now. So please get in touch with us and book your place. And I hope you have a very, very, very beautiful season of Advent and a great Christmas. May the Lord be with you.